All right, real talk. Legs actually need to be properly done in a gym. You need to add a significant amount of weights if you want to train them really well. However, if you're like me and you've had tons of injuries and you really struggle with things like squatting, deadlifts, and some of the traditional leg movements, there are still a lot of really good home movements that you can do to hit the spot. So for me, I'd like to use a resistance band around my knees because what it does is it activates my glutes a lot more. So it lets me squeeze my butt, and then also my hamstrings then work a lot harder because those are my weak areas following my operation on my lower back. So, there are a few options, and obviously you can increase the intensity of these by adding weight to it. So you can just wear like a backpack, a weighted backpack, or if you have a dumbbell or something like that, that works too, or just hold your kid. Anyway, I hope you enjoy. Aiming out. As mentioned, I like to use an exercise band. This is quite a heavy one actually, so you just kind of slip it over your knees. You can put it up above your thighs. Just make sure you pull your shorts down so you don't look weird. Wall sits, painful as heck. You have to squeeze your entire lower back and the hamstrings and butt for this. So a great exercise and very low impact if you have injuries. Bodyweight squats, I can't go very deep. Once again, my hamstrings are messed up and I just suck at these. So just try and go lower than this if you can, but the band makes it a lot harder. You can always add weight to it if you're really strong. Banded zigzag walks, I don't know what the heck these are called. The deeper you squat here, the better activation you'll get. So once again, I'm not very athletic. Same with the side to sides, the lower you are the whole time, you want to kind of keep almost in a low squat position. Really good exercise. Pulsing hip thrusts. So these are good for the glutes, for your butt, also lower back, core. So you just kind of pulse and then go all the way up just like that. And that's kind of the end of my workout. So it's short and sweet, but I always stretch my hamstrings out. You can see the holes in my socks. That's critical. Windshield wipers. Yeah, get that lower back nice and loose. Oh yeah, you're feeling it here. Make sure a little bit of your belly sticking out too. That's really important. Yeah, the nice thing about working at home is it doesn't matter if your butt crack is showing, but for the video, I tried to hide. And finally, I ended with the cat-cow. So this is really good once again for stretching out your spine. I always get severe back pains after doing any leg day. I'm a bit of a pansy, so. You can develop some decent legs at home, I guess. I mean, this is me flexing. I don't have a lot of leg muscle per se, but I always add like a bike ride or an incline walk to this, and that kind of helps too. I used to run a lot, so. 3 or 4 leg exercises using the band, you'll definitely get a burn by the end of the day. Your hamstrings, your glutes, a little bit of your quads, I mean, you'll feel it. So if you can do that a couple days a week, maybe even 3 because it's not very high impact, you should still be able to build pretty decent leg strength, especially if you're using progressive overload. You're trying to add reps, add weight, trying to make it harder every time. It's not perfect, but it's getting the job done.